Finlandi. Oipi poipi loititoinen.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
This dream that I was going to talk here and no one was in the room. So I'm really happy that you're here now. It's amazing.
A new paradigm is something that points to how life already works. It clears up our misunderstandings of how life works.
Motivation, confidence, resilience, love, all of those experiences that we have, you could describe them as a state of mind, but mind in a big sense. A state of mind, a state of the intelligence that evolves through us.
You know, I was dedicated, it was good intention, you know, I was sitting there like, well, what's your point, Jamie? What's the essence here? Like, what do you, like, what do I need to do? What's the thing? And I was thinking the first hour, second hour, third hour, and I just gave up. You know, I just gave up. I threw the pen and paper, and then I don't know, maybe 10 minutes to half an hour. All of a sudden, it just like come, boom! I was literally standing up and like had to move. I'm the kind of guy who loves to move and dance, and like I express in movement, and I just like stood up and just. And to me it was when, because Jamie had been saying, you know, a gazillion times, you're feeling, you're thinking. And I was just like, yeah, duh, and that's what I've been saying. It's nothing new here. But it was, for me, it clicked when I understood what thought meant to Jamie, or what he was, you know, pointing towards, and kind of like this, that we're both creating and perceiving our experience in the moment, which means now.
There you go.
I rest my case.
When my daughter was 14, she had her first big insight about where her feelings came from. She had been very sort of sensitive was the word people use. Very sensitive, because she would, if I said she couldn't do something, she might be upset for 2 days. Well, she's just really sensitive. After she started to understand that her upset wasn't coming from Dad saying no, it was coming from how she was thinking about what Dad said. Suddenly, she stopped being upset for days at a time, and she says, Dad, I can't stay upset even if I want to, because I know it's just my own thinking now. Isn't that interesting? 14 years old, and she's telling me, Dad, I still have low moods. And I said, well, of course you do, sweetie. You always will. Everybody does. It's just weather. She says, yeah, but it never lasts for more than about 10 minutes.
I can honestly say I don't know what happened in those 3 days. But the person I thought I was fell away. And there was this space left within me that I didn't know existed. I touched upon that there was something there before, but I didn't think that was who I really was. I thought these ideas of who I was who I was. So I came away from a workshop that I'd gone into feeling broken and with no potential for anything other than that. With this lightness and freedom. I remember watching one of the videos on that course of a prison inmate talking about this, and he said something about, it's not the bars of the prison that are my prison. The prison is the prison in my own mind, my own thinking. And I think that's what shifted and changed for me. And the thing that I love about it is that I didn't know what these 3 principles were. I couldn't have articulated what they were. I didn't know what had changed, but change had happened anyway. There's something here that we're pointing to that we can talk about, but it also goes beyond what we can intellectually know and say that we've got. Because I didn't know what I had. I couldn't express it. I couldn't talk about it. Probably for about 2 years. I still didn't really know what it was. But something shifted and changed within me despite my intellect. It was beyond that. And to be able to sit here on a stage in front of you and feel comfortable was something I never thought was possible.
The experience of just becoming the other person, looking at myself. And I know this is not professional from a coaching perspective, but my best sessions is when I've been in love with my clients. It's like, I remember one lady who had all manner of different problems, and I remember sitting there and she was talking, and I said about 5 words, but I felt so much love for her that she was talking and talking, and then managed to talk herself out of all the issues she thought she had. And like, we're very, very fortunate to have met Sid 11, 12 years ago. I know he passed away about, was that 8 years ago, Dickon? About 8 years? 2009. Yeah, Dickon passed away, so Sid passed away, and you know what? The moment I saw that man, he walked onto stage, hadn't said anything, and I just knew. He didn't even need to say anything because he emanated so much love. He emanated. I remember saying to Elsie Spittle, one of the first teachers, Elsie, when I met Sid, his quietness was so loud that it was deafening.
Now, I saw this first, and then I saw that. I just couldn't stop laughing. Because it's so profound, but then you look at that and like, what was that guy thinking? I had like, who wrote this? And like, what if one of the speakers?
And what Sid said was that nothing on the outside can help you. Nothing on the outside can hurt you, because there is no outside. So with that, I hope you all the best for what's coming, for tonight, for tomorrow, for the next week, and for the rest of this. Whatever we are experiencing here, I
want a large one. Alright. So I'll have to add some. Yeah,
the kale,
yeah,
cucumber.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
And it's Morten spirulina as well.
Yeah. And do you guys pay together? Or yeah. So that would then be 28 euros.
You don't have like goji berries.
Yeah, we have them. Okay.